I'm a man now, pull 100 grand out quick on your chick pick. Look at how she fan out, Nick. Life's a trip, but a band out, even with a man down. Got my whole team of chips. I don't need a grip, I just need a flip and flip that 10 times and we see what it get. Yeah, that's why I had a bone to pick, how to control the ship so I can go legit. Let's get it going.
And just like that, the past 2 years in Lisbon condensed into 4 bags. 1, 2, 3, 4, and my golf bag. That's how fast things move overseas. Won the championship 2 days ago, and now we're headed home. We're so excited. We're so excited, aren't we, babe?
So excited!
And just like that, year 6 of my pro basketball career is over. It was another insane year in Lisbon. From this dunk against Real Madrid, to beating Malaga in the preseason, to an unfortunate injury during Champions League qualifiers. It was a season with tons of injury rehab and maintenance work. See, but it wasn't just for me. The whole squad had a tough year. It was a long, long season, but still, at the end, just a few days ago, I was holding a trophy in my hands. We were celebrating another first place finish in the Portuguese championships with my team Benfica winning in 4 games over our rivals Porto. But now, I'm holding my dogs in an airport as we fly back home for the summer. Finally, a moment to breathe. In today's video, we'll talk about how to best train during the off-season, and I'll show you guys something I've been cooking up to help us train this off-season. But also, I'm gonna need to unpack, rest, and just get my mind right after this long season. Let's go home. I cannot explain to you guys how incredible this feels. Be back on US soil. Again, nothing wrong with Portugal, nothing wrong with Europe, but there's nothing like sitting in your backyard, drinking your homemade Keurig coffee at 6 a.m. while the dogs run around. You can't beat it. We're back home, won the championship, back to back, baby. So the plan from now is I gotta reset my body, reset my mind. So I'm gonna take probably about a week and a half off completely from basketball. In that time, I'm gonna really show you guys how to reset after a basketball season, how you should, give your body that break, but still provide it enough stimulus that it responds well and is active recovery and, it's fun things that you enjoy doing and that your mind can be at ease. That's kind of the plan for this week. Back home, I'm just so happy. I can't explain it. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. It's your turn to go to work and pay the bills. Baby, we're on vacation and we're not jet lagged. Bro, you can get the toy out of there. You want Dino? No. You want Lammy? Which one do you want? Ball? Oh, it's the ball. Oh. I knew it. Trying to unpack. 2 years of me and Carly's lives were in 5 suitcases, and then it's like you just bring it back to a house and throw it in the living room. Now it's like we have to figure out where everything goes. It's just a lot. Well, that's what we're doing this morning. Basically, first morning back in the beautiful USA. We can unpack. Fun. Oh. Big shout out my guys over at Kicks for getting me right, but now we have a different problem. Isn't that right, Nelson? A little more organized. I got my Kobe's bottom row, got my KDs and books right here. Then I got kind of like shoes that I'm gonna wear most of the summer right here. And then those are some LeBrons. Those are my lifestyle shoes. I wanna kind of get like containers for these, because I think I'm gonna try and make this area sort of like my man cave type thing. Yeah, these are gonna be the main Kicks for the summer. I know I'm expecting one more shipment from Kicks for my actual off-season shoes, so stay on the lookout for that. If you guys remember last summer as well, I set up my home gym, so that's gonna be the home base of my weight room training this off-season. Let's check it out. Okay, so nice. We have a lawnmower just chilling in here. A lot of stuff we gotta clear out a little bit, but it's not too bad. So Major Fitness tried to, they're helping me upgrade my gym a little bit for this off season. Just absolutely fighting the clock. Oh! All right, the most unelegant unboxing of all time. Little hex bar. Now we can really go heavy on some squats, some RDLs, hex bar RDLs. Shout out Major Fitness for this one. Beautiful little hex bar. I keep kind of hitting on my off-season plan a little bit, but for the first week, allow my body to recover, but still put some stimulus on it and some stress, and that's gonna be the weight room. So I wanna show you guys exactly how to allow your body to reset so that you can have the best off-season possible. All right, the one thing I will say though, there are spiders freaking everywhere in here. Oh, and I hate spiders, I freaking hate them. Gotta open up this garage so I can start sweeping all this, get all the dirt out, make this home again. Okay, dumbbells are clean now. Now we basically got to do a big sweep of everything. Make sure these mats are not nasty. Like, imagine working out on that. Not fun. All right, it looks a lot better. You can see dumbbells clean. We got the plates, hex bar, squat machine, cables, bench. We got it all. This is gonna be the center of my off-season training, recovery, just basically getting ready for next season. This is gonna be the dojo. I'm in a white beater, saying dojo probably sound like a douche. This is my last completely off day of no basketball, no weights, no nothing. I've been just enjoying time with family, and we are going to go whale watching, I guess. My uncle has a boat. I guess the orcas are in Puget Sound right now. See if we can catch some whales. All right, so here's the deal. It's been 5 days since my team and I won the championship, and since then, just been traveling, settling in back in the States. And this whole time, haven't touched a basketball, haven't done any rehab. I've just given my body like a full 100% reset. And the idea is to get my mind away from basketball, get my mind away from training, all that. And so the off season hasn't even started yet. But this is kind of like the first idea of resetting after the season is you need a complete 100% break before you start doing anything. That's one of my biggest principles when starting your off season. But now I'm kind of itching to get moving again, get my body feeling solid, how it needs to feel. And so the idea now, step essentially 2 of the off season, is introducing stimulus and stress to your body again and not ramping up too fast. Now the plan for these next, 4 to 7 days is mobility, movement, light weights, body weight stuff, really trying to listen to what I'm feeling and giving back to my body. So today's plan, we're gonna do some mobility, some groundwork, just movement, different stress on the body, just some light recovery, rehab exercises. And then I think I'm gonna try and spend 20 to 30 minutes on the bike, just flushing out my legs. And again, after the season, when you reset, the idea is to ramp up slowly, because I don't want to get into this off season too fast and too aggressive so that I'm actually feeling fatigue going into the next preseason. So I want to make strides, but I got to go slow. I'm gonna take you guys with me through this workout today. So let's do it. Oh, and this is super important. I'm dropping these actually the day this video is coming out. These are my atypical workout logs. This is where you can track all your weight room progress. Got a bunch of stuff in here. I'll break it down more later in this video, but I'm super happy with how this product turned out, and I think it'll be a huge tool for your off season. Limited stock. Want to see if these actually help you guys, and then probably make more. So before I get into this workout, I'm writing it all down in the workout log right here. Pretty straightforward. Then I have all these workouts documented, knowing exactly what I did, so I can structure the next days going forward. And eventually, once I'm ready to get into the bulk of my off season, I'll film all the days out beforehand so I can build out my workout plan. This thing is a tool from the devil. Devil himself. The physio ball will get your core right. A lot of instability, a lot of smaller supporting core muscles gotta work when you use this thing. So great tool, great tool. All right, I finished the whole workout. This is the type of workout that you should feel better after. Like, I feel a little fatigued just because there's a lot of reps, but my body feels more connected, I would say. Like, all my muscles feel like they're firing how they're supposed to. This is exactly what I wanted out of this workout. You know, it's full body. I'm not going for, you know, max fatigue, anything like that. I just want all my muscles, joints to be working correctly, I guess. And that's gonna be the intention and the focus of these workouts the next 3 to 4 days before we start introducing basketball and things of that nature. So the last 2 things I gotta do, 30 minutes on the bike and like a 10-minute grounding movement session in the grass. Grounding is an interesting thing, you know, getting connected to the earth. As basketball players, your relationship with the ground is very important. That's how you transfer power. That's how you explode off the ground, and that whole relationship is very impactful on how you play, how you move on the court. So just a little something extra, a little bit more advanced, more high-level thinking, but take me like 10 minutes. All right, if you know me, you know I absolutely hate the bike, but I don't want to have any pounding on my joints right now. Just pounded on my joints for 10.5 months. So the bike it is. 30 minutes, get a sweat going, flush out my legs, call it good. "30 minutes, done. Feel pretty good. Got a little sweat in. Now let's get this grounding working. Hand, pause, my ass, pause, wow. Come on. Alright guys, I'm gonna give you the full rundown of this workout log I'm dropping. No better place to do it than the Atypical Fulfillment Center in the US, my parents' house. So let's go drop these there and I'll run you through everything in this workout log, how you should use it, the whole 9. Sometimes I get these realizations how kind of crazy like the overseas lifestyle is. My boy Benji here, how many countries have you lived in, man? Serbia, where you were born, Poland, Germany, Portugal, and the US. It's 5 countries, buddy. Where do you think we're going next year? Where do you think? Where you want to go? How professional and organized the fulfillment center is. This is probably why shipping takes a little longer than advertised. I apologize, but it's the start of a business. This is start learning process. So again, bear with me. All right, let me explain this workout log and what it is. The last few off seasons, I've gotten really into trying to make the best weight room workout program I can, because I've realized more and more as I get older, the importance of a progressive summer load and the importance of the weight room work is almost more important than the basketball work at this point in my career. Off seasons past, you know, I've made a pretty extensive plan, but I didn't track my weights well. I didn't track kind of my progress. So it's like, I feel like I got a lot of good work in, but I never could really quantify it. And so I said, you know what, let's make something where I can quantify it in, right? This is a workout log, a place to document all your weight room workouts. How it's set up is you start with this little goal setting page. Maybe you want to get stronger, maybe you want to get quicker, maybe you want to put on a certain amount of muscle. So you write that in here, and then to make sure it's basketball oriented, I also have this 50-shot shooting workout here. This is called the Celtic 50, just something that you can document each week to kind of time buying basketball to the weight room stuff. And I'll have QR codes that link to a video showing you that exact workout. So then after the shooting workout, then this is probably my favorite part of it. You have this prehab mobility exercise bank. Your knees hurting, your ankles hurting, your hip, shoulder, back. I did those main 5 body parts. You have exercises for each of those that will help you kind of prehab or rehab, maybe prehab if it's just sore. Stuff you can do before workouts, after workouts to kind of nurse back aches and pains. And this will be super cool. This is another video where I just basically show you how each of those exercises are done. And then this is the daily page. The daily page, you have a place to document, date, whatever, what you're hitting that day, all your exercises, weights, reps, and then cardio box, and then a place to put a couple notes. For me, I fill out, 4 to 5 of these pages on Sunday night, and then I know those are my workouts for the week. And then I also have like a broad vision of the summer already done. So then you have, I think it's 60 daily pages. And then if you get to the back, I added one more thing for you guys, some bonus basketball workouts with the QR codes of all the YouTube videos where I show these workouts, and then you have them listed. And so you can kind of have this on the court while you're doing it on the ground. Okay, next is this drill, next is that drill. With Atypical, my dream is to inspire the next generation, help the next generation of hoopers get better. And so a lot of the things I want to make for you guys are tools that I wish I had when I was younger. That's essentially what this workout log is. By the time this video is uploaded, they will be live on the liveatypical.com website. It's 17 bucks and you have basically 2 months of workouts you can track and log. Yeah, super stoked on this. Excited for how it's going to help you guys, and just really excited for this off season to get better and kind of show you guys the process, help you guys get better. So next week, I basically hit the ground running on my off-season training program. Start really lifting weights in the weight room and getting on the court. So if you guys like that type of stuff, make sure you like and subscribe. As always, get uncomfortable and live atypical. Cheers.
She said, yeah, I know. Wish I can make it easier. I just nobody wrong.